This Beyond Clean Articles on the Go feature is titled The Need for Sterile Processing Speed: 4 Clutch Concepts for Increasing Your Department's Prep and Pack Assembly Times, written by Hank Balch. It's a question that nearly every sterile processing leader has dealt with. How can I get my team to process more instrumentation in a shorter amount of time? Or, to put it simply, how can we process our trays more efficiently without sacrificing quality? While there are many answers to these questions, there are at least 4 clutch concepts that I've gone back to again and again to help increase my sterile processing department's prep and pack assembly times. 1. Streamlined instrument count sheets are your first gear. Before you even turn to your technicians or physical inventory layout, you have to tackle your instrument count sheets. Regardless of your instrument tracking software, or lack thereof, the key words here are count sheet organization. Streamline your count sheets by breaking the set inventory into specific processing steps, i.e., place in basket, place on stringer, place in sterilizer bag, etc. Whatever language your facility uses, communicate on your count sheet how, when, and where the instrument should be processed in the assembly area. During this stage, you should also consider creating a standardized order of instrumentation for every count sheet. For instance, if you have a Cryal and a Kelly clamp on the same stringer, the Cryal is always listed first. This is a great opportunity to ask your customer, the OR, to weigh in on their most preferred way to receive their instruments. Typically, they like to have the instruments ordered in the same order in which they do their surgical counts. Your techs will gain valuable seconds if they can memorize general categories during their pre-sort stage. 2. Makes and models can make or break you. Once you have your count sheets broken down into general processing categories and stages, and a standardized instrument listing in place, then it's time to focus in on communicating the particular makes and models of instruments you want your technicians to be processing for each tray. If you are able to connect pictures with individual instruments in your tracking system, this can be a huge boost to speedy identification of items during the assembly stage. In addition to pictures, make sure you list the specific instrument manufacturer and catalog number of each instrument on the count sheet for easy verification by your techs. If your tracking system allows you to list multiple substitution information or cross-referencing, do that as well. Any info that can answer a question before it has to be asked can shave critical minutes off of processing times that would otherwise be spent trying to answer questions like, is this the exact DeBakey forceps they want in this set? 3. Treat your backup instruments like a parking lot. Anyone who has ever parked in a long-term airport parking lot knows the sensation of walking toward the terminal and remembering at the last moment, now which section am I parked in? A22? I need to write that down so I don't forget. Nothing is worse than walking out of the building and not remembering where you parked your car. Thank goodness for remote car alarms, right? But few things can slow down a technician in the assembly area more than being unable to quickly locate backup or replacement inventory in your department. Which drawer are the Mayo scissors in again? Where do I put this extra elevator? This is especially problematic for your new team members, but with larger inventories it can even cause delays for seasoned staff. Do your productivity a favor and organize your backup and replacement inventory according to service, ortho, neuro, etc., or instrument category, clamps, suctions, scissors, etc. But don't stop there. Do what every good parking garage does and give your techs a number-letter combo to allow them to remember where these items live. All clamps are in cabinet A, and scissors are in cabinet B. Mayo scissors in particular are in cabinet B, shelf 100, slot 1. Less time spent searching for replacement items means more sets processed per shift. 4. Put your instrument tracking system into overdrive. One of the coolest things you can do to enhance your team's ability to process with speed is to integrate your backup instrument storage location, that B101 example we used for Mayo scissors, into the on-screen assembly on your instrument tracking system. It would sound something like this on your instrument count sheet. 1. Mayo scissor, straight, 5 inches. Jarrett 130-345, B101. This way, as soon as your technician realizes there is a missing Mayo scissor from the set, they know exactly and instantly where to go to get a replacement. Not only that, but with some tracking systems, your team would be able to search the catalog number or instrument name and be able to find where to place extra instruments even without a count sheet being pulled up. This function, by the way, can assist with the perennial organization challenges of instruments being returned the incorrect storage locations. Plus, adding this concept to your department can effectively cross instrument backup locations off your onboarding to-do list for new employees. While there are many other ways to put the pedal to the metal in the assembly area, I hope these 4 concepts help to get you and your department on the road to sterile processing speed.